Welcome back to Adri's Farmhouse Kitchen. Welcome to my office. Today I am going to talk about 2026 plans. What I have planned ahead. I kind of, haven't planned the whole year, but I have got an overall view of different parts of our life regarding homesteading, self-sufficiency, growing, raising our own food, animals, animal husbandry, holidays if you're interested, and a lot more. I have made myself a cheat sheet again. I got myself this board for Christmas and I really enjoy using it already. So probably you're going to see me using this board a lot. I've also bought a couple of these boards for my goddaughter, and then we played so many games on it. It was one of the best thing ever. So plans for 2026, our self-sufficient life. My channel is about homesteading, raising animals, growing my own food, cooking, baking, preserving. Preserving is a huge part. You're gonna find out this month of January when we're going to do the pantry challenge, because I probably have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of jars stored in my pantry. What we grew together and what we freeze dried, what we pressure canned, water bath canned, air dried, and it's in a freezer as well. But that's another vlog. So today I've got 10 points I would like to talk about. So let's get started. The number one is growing a year's worth of food, veg, fruit and meat, or source it locally. So as you can see, I have already started organizing my seeds, because that's where it all starts. The growing a year's worth of food starts in here on this table with all these seed packs, So what I'm doing now in January, in general, going through my seed box, it's like a photo box. I absolutely love using this. And because I can put them in piles, like I've got the courgettes and squash and pumpkins and chilies and peppers and tomatoes, grouping them up, peas and radishes and beans and lettuces and carrots and corn and so on. So I'm gonna go through all this now and see what I have left over from previous years and what is missing and what I need to order. I highly recommend, if you're growing your own food, fruits and vegetables, to place an order sooner than later. So some of you probably already done it. It's perfect time now, January, February. So the next couple of vlogs within the pantry challenge, we are going to plan the garden as well. And I wish I can have a bigger board, but I'll try my best to put this on this board because I've got so many raised beds, 20 plus. But what I like to do, I really like planning. So I might just do one day we do the polytunnel, and then one day to the one side, one day to another side of the polytunnel. And I try to imagine what I would like to grow in each bed. That plan, it changes all the time. But actually, probably a good idea. I might get another board and then maybe I get a few more, so I can just keep a couple of the boards on hand, and then when we change things I can easily change this, because I know in previous years when I was doing it, I like doing it on just very simple piece of paper, pencil, couple of pens, and then I changed it so many times. So I might do that. I'm not sure about that yet. But I am going through this and I'm gonna make a seed order, and then we're gonna start sowing seeds. And I'm gonna be another vlog, seeds to sow in January, and then another vlog, probably a whole year, what we're gonna grow, how we're gonna grow a year's worth of food. that needs planning. Number 2, new animals. I am really debating now. We just had a chat with Al last night that, I know we're planning to do a couple of holidays again, and that's going to involve house sitting, what I'm lucky enough to have at the moment. But it's always, weighing those. Is it worth it? Is it, shall we do it, shall we not? But I would love to have more animals. I've always wanted some pigs, more dogs. I enjoy having the kittens now. We're definitely going to hatch chicks, turkeys, maybe something else as well, So I'm just having these ideas. I've got question marks next to the pigs and dogs and goats. I'm thinking about having another nanny to bring into our homestead. Ideally, I would love the Nubians, those long floppy ears. But I'll be happy with some golden Guernseys as well. The reason I would like to bring more in, because not that we haven't got enough, we have enough, but purely because milk production. Milk, dairy is a huge part for our homestead life. And Juniper is now getting on. She's about 7, 8 years old. And, I think probably she could carry on giving birth a kid in a few more years, but I like to give them a break. So if I bring a new nanny in, we've got the billy goats, so we can then just carry on our milk production this way. This is something we need to think about. Number 3, cooking, baking, preserving, what I touched on. I absolutely love being a homestead person who stays at home, looking after the house, cooks and bakes, looking after the animals and the garden. So I love this role what I have within our homestead. And that involves lots of cooking and baking. And I would say 80% of the time I am not going to the shop. We still go to that 20%, if anything needed, or get it from Amazon, mostly in bulk, larger quantity. But usually how it goes, it's we are cooking and baking what's in season. Usually go out and see what's available in the garden, what's in the pantry, what we feel like eating, and that's the way I cook. I try to get better giving you recipes, but it's going to be really hard for me because although I've got loads of recipe books and I really enjoy just flicking through the recipe books, and that gives me ideas, and then I can just see what we got at home and just create something new. I always create, something new. And all my dishes, most of the time, taste a little bit different, even though they are the same dishes. And I just find it hard to write it down as a recipe, so I apologize. But I hope I can still encourage you with my style of homesteading and cooking and baking, but I try to get better at it. Number 4, we are doing a health retreat with the one and only Barbara O'Neill. I listen to Barbara O'Neill and I read her books now for years. Barbara O'Neill is a huge impact on our life. I like, the herbal medicine, so growing our own herb, filling our herbal cabinet with it, and learning natural way to look after our body with poultices and tinctures and so on. And me and my husband, we're going to spend the whole week in Cheshire in Crewe with the one and only Barbara O'Neill this year, and I cannot wait to bring you along if you're interested. So yeah, it's gonna be a taste of Misty Mountain, and I cannot wait. Holidays. I haven't planned an awful lot of holidays this year, although I've got ideas. Me and my husband constantly talk about it. We both love traveling. We both passionate about holidays, and I enjoy sharing it with you. Obviously, the drawback is our homesteading lifestyle. As long as we've got a trusty house sitters, we are happy to do it. So what I have booked next month, we are going on a cruise ship to the Caribbean, but that's gonna be another vlog. I'm gonna talk about it in a little bit deeper. That's the only holiday I've got booked, and Sandy's on the table. Let me just go and remove her. Did you see that, friends? That's the first time I've seen her on top of the table. That is very, very naughty. Right, where were we? Holidays. Okay, so family holidays and Maldives. I haven't booked. We love going to the Maldives. We might go, we might not. I don't know yet. I haven't made my mind up. Family holidays, obviously, I would love to see my family, and that's probably going to happen at some point this year, a couple of times this year, but it's nothing booked yet. So the only thing what is booked, it's the cruise to the Caribbean, a week with Barbara O'Neill, and we're going a day away to see Mamma Mia in Birmingham. I love Mamma Mia, and we're gonna watch the musical, so I cannot wait for that. Springtime. Barbara O'Neill is autumn time, and the cruise ship is winter time, so I'm sure we're gonna book a few more holidays, but I will let you know how that goes. National Trust properties. Absolutely love visiting National Trust properties. We live in a 500-year-old late medieval house. What it's great listed building, grade 2 listed building, and we love visiting a similar kind of, era or just general any National Trust properties. So for years we are now thinking to join, be members, and I definitely would like to do that this year. So I would like to, and my husband, we both would like to become a member for the National Trust, and that can open another window so I can plan every month or a few every month around the country to visit these beautiful, fascinating properties and learn loads of their history. And I honestly like going back many times to the same one because I just feel right when I'm there. That's my dad. So where were we? Holidays, National Trust, dates and restaurants. So that's another thing. So with our lifestyle, I usually stuck at home. And nothing wrong with that. I love being at home. I love my own company. I always find jobs. I've got so many hobbies. Actually, that's another vlog, could be about all my hobbies or what I would like to do even more of. But I like to kind of plan one day a week out. So that's when we go to eat out or lunch or dinners, just spend some nice quality time together. And I might even do a little chart so we can then find our favorite places to eat, let's say, or favorite national properties to go to and things like that. So let's say this week, first week of January, I've already booked a lunch out, a Sunday lunch. We're going this Sunday, come in. And we're going to Hoxton Hall, a beautiful place, never been before. It's just something new, something different. So it just takes me out of my comfort zone, being at home all the time, to go and experience something new and have a nice meal. So that's what's planned. And concert, theatres and shows, as I said, for a musical show, I've booked Mamma Mia. We're going in springtime. And I haven't booked any concert or theatres, but we'll see how it goes. And YouTube, I would like to carry on YouTubing, vlogging, showing our lifestyle, self-sufficiency, raising our own animals, growing our own food, bring you along with us on our holidays and our adventures. I love creating vlogs. I love sharing it with you. This year I would like to connect a little bit more with you, so I would appreciate if you would subscribe, comment on my videos. I would love to know you better. Let me know where you're from, let me know if you enjoy the holiday vlogs or more about the homesteading lifestyle, you know, I would like to do more of these creative hobby of mine. Let me know if you like knitting, crocheting, spinning, you know, playing on musical instrument. I'm so open for all these things. I just would like to create our community. I would like to find my people and just basically share ideas. So, and the last one, farm maintenance. We living in this property now for just over a year. So obviously we finding things out what needs, you know, doing up or painting or changing. So just literally maintenance. The move is now done, infrastructures are now done, and it's just literally just as it goes. If something breaks down, obviously fix it, you know, and simple things like that. Or weather conditions, now we know where, let's say, some of our animals maybe need some, like a rubber mat putting down because it's too muddy, or just simple things like that. Well, I hope you enjoyed spending time with me and hope you enjoyed hearing about all of our 2026 plans. And the next couple of vlogs, it's gonna be about the pantry challenge and planning the garden. I'll hope you all have a wonderful day and see you very soon. Bye friends.